Hello and welcome back as we were thrown back into this defend the base type mission.
Suspense.
I've actually forgotten what I'm doing. Where you have to activate some of the defense systems. Let's just follow the quest markers. That always works.
Now let's see.
So, just to head back out to the power plant. I don't actually know what's happening at all.
Suspense.
I mean, he said something's coming to get him.
Usually accompanied by apprehension or anxiety.
And apparently the ghouls are on our side now. Let's just follow this guy though.
Keep me any longer in
Oh wait,
suspense.
did I miss one of the terminals?
For our story of suspense tonight, we
I don't
invite you
even
to
know.
enjoy The Devil in the Summer House by John Dixon Carr.
What does it say here? Ah right, it's under us. Yeah, that's the thing about the compass, is it doesn't give you any indication of like whether or not the objective is under or above you.
Behind it, in a spacious garden, stands a summer house of evil
It's
memory.
kind of annoying sometimes.
More than 25
Oh
years
my
ago,
goodness.
a man shot himself, or at least
Can't believe that
died
one was still
in
there.
that summer house. They found Major
Right, let's
Kenyon
head back
with
out.
a scorched bullet hole in his head, and the weapon beside him. But we are in the present now. The latticed summer house has grown heavy with vines, and only the other
Yeah,
evening
so-
two men came into that
So
garden at
far,
twilight.
it's literally
Over the
just
shaggy
been
grass, as a
killing
storm was
more
brewing
waves
along
of
the
endless
Hudson
ghouls. I
River.
mean, to be honest, I'm kind of bored of ghouls now, but what are these?
Two men,
New
the lawyer
Yeah, that's
from New
definitely a new enemy type.
York, and
Tunnelers.
Captain of the homicide
These
squad.
guys look pretty unique, actually.
I was just trying to ask you the
Yeah, this is
same
much
thing.
more interesting
My
than
name is Parker.
ghouls
I'm an attorney.
we were shooting at before.
Captain Burke. Yeah, the very same and no other. I thought I recognized you, Mr. Parker. Must be something important to bring you so far from New York at this time of night.
I was
Yeah, those things look like-
Anyway, I thought there'd be a housekeeper here. But I don't see any.
Those things look like the enemies from Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. Have you?
Forgot they were called Darkness.
I'll tell you better after you tell me what brought you to a place that no one has lived in for 10 years.
I've not played Kingdom Hearts for so long.
Did you ever get an anonymous letter from a dead man? Did you?
No, I can't say
Actually, I
did.
don't really know much about Kingdom
Well,
Hearts
anonymous, how do
as
you know the
well.
man's dead?
Because they're all dead.
I think I played the PSP one, that was actually pretty good. I can recommend that. Even for someone who's not tried Kingdom Hearts before,
Look,
you'd still
there's
like it.
the summer house
I'd
where
say.
Jerry Kenyon used to work. There are the windows of the library and the dining room.
Yeah, these tunneler guys, I don't know how much damage they do
Makes the windows
because
blaze, don't it?
they've not attacked me yet.
Jerry Kenyon hadn't a
What
care
you get
in
from
the
the
world.
tunneler hide?
Yet he
Quite
served
interesting.
himself. I'll show you the letter.
Now, look, Mr. Parker,
I wonder
I
if
couldn't
there's
read anything
there's
in
anything you
this
can
letter.
actually
But if we can
build
get
with.
inside the house
Certainly we can get into
the
the
hide.
house. I was the family attorney. I've got the keys. Why should a dead person send me a letter?
Probably not a good idea to be looting them at the moment. But my companions can handle them pretty well. Wow, I've used up half of my ammo
Oh, nice
already.
working, eh?
That's
Bet
quite
you got a
something. I
flashlight,
never,
see.
I never
Came here
thought I'd
prepared for anything, eh?
This
be
is the
blowing
library.
through ammo like that.
There were always candles on the mantel. Yes, there they are. Have you a match, Captain?
Well,
yes,
Russell
I
went
like
down. He'll be back up and running soon though.
That's better. Same old heavy
Activate the
furniture.
defense system. I didn't even know where,
Same old
like,
thick
what to do
carpets,
for
same
that.
old glove mat.
Now, Mr. Parker, this letter that you were talking about.
Where's Hendershot now?
Read
It's over
it.
there.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, there wasn't
This thing
any
is dated
terminals I could use, I
November
don't think.
2nd, 1918.
That's right, and be careful of that paper. You see how old it is?
Yeah, for now.
But it was
How are
mailed
you,
yesterday.
stranger?
From where?
Damn thing
I
showed
don't
up a few
remember.
months
I
back.
didn't keep the
Burrowing
envelope.
But
through the
loud.
tunnels,
Read it.
killing
Dear
things,
Joe.
damnable
In case
things
you
that
didn't
don't
know
be
it,
back.
I'm Joe.
Already
Dear
bailed me out
Joe,
once.
if you want to know how Major Kenyon really died,
Good on you,
We know.
stranger.
The what might help? Oh
Forget it.
goodness.
was-
A tunnel
Are you
of
sure it
poison.
was?
Sort of high
whoever
down
wrote
in
this
the
letter
corner.
doesn't seem to think so.
If it's anything like
If you want to know how Major
Just
Kenyon really
need to
died,
kill
look
them.
on the third drawer of the desk in
I'd
the
go with
library.
you,
Press hard at the back of
frankly.
the drawer. Yours was
You've
Referee's
already
just
you've
a
already
number.
taken down like a big a
you
whole
sure
bunch of
you
them
don't know
with
who wrote
us.
that
I mean, I
letter?
don't know why he's not
This is
coming
the
with us
first
this time.
I've been back in this room, Captain.
Ah,
It
there's a
was
new
almost a home to
new
me
grenade
once.
they've added in. Flashbangs.
There's the chair where Isabel sat on the afternoon it happened. Isabel was Jerry Kenyon's wife. Beautiful.
Don't know if I'm going to use them though. We'll see how it
There's
goes.
the door that the maid let me in by that afternoon.
How many do we get? We get two,
You know,
so
Captain,
kind of just want to hold on to them
seems to me they're all here.
for now.
Who?
We stand neath the
I don't know why the
sounding
quest mark is
laughter,
pointing at Hendershot. Alright, I
and
think
the walls around
you have a
us
choice of killing him, which we won't do.
as they echo our peals of laughter.
Where are we
It
going now?
seems that the dead are there.
Yet we stand to our
I have no
glasses
idea.
steady.
Is it back to the repair
I was
bay?
in my school reader. Now, how does the rest of it go?
Yet we stand to our glasses
Or am I to head through the
steady
tunnels or something? Because it's
and
not
drink
showing
to
me.
our comrades' eyes.
It's not telling me to go
Here's
through
a
any
glass
doors.
to the dead already.
Ah, right, yeah, there
Hurrah
is.
for the next.
You're meant to go through these tunnels. Oh my
Excuse me,
god.
Captain. I don't know
Wow,
what's come
the
over me
radiation.
talking that way. I was
That
very fond of these
radiation.
people.
Are you going to look in the desk drawer?
This is a lot of nonsense.
Then why are you here, Mr. Parker?
Radix must
Jerry
have worn
Kenyon was
off.
always a happy man. At least that's what I always thought. Big,
That's still
boisterous
not helping
fellow.
much.
He had a good position with Vitaton. You know, the phonograph
I'm
company.
stuck.
Yeah, sure, I know.
But he'd just been made a major.
Is that
in
not
the
where you
army.
meant to go?
1917.
How else do you
There
get
was a
there?
war on then, too, if you remember.
I remember. To make the world safe for democracy.
Old days. Old heartaches. Old memories.
Yeah, I still
remember
can't
that
see
blazing hot day
jack
in
shit in
August
here.
when all the windows were up. I remember this room. And Isabel, that was Jerry's wife, sitting in that chair,
Wow.
knitting. I remember
Oh my god, this radiation is ridiculous. Am I really to head through down to that tunnel?
Oh, yes, Kitty. What is
Ah,
it?
this
There's
yeah,
a
this
man
is
to see you,
definitely
Miss
the right
Kenyon.
way
He
now.
says his name's Parker. Yes, I'm expecting.
Finally got my bearings
Sure, Miss
straight.
All right, ma'am. So I take your knitting in your knitting bag? Why should you take my knitting? I don't know, Miss Kenyon. I just wondered. You can come in
Wow,
now.
how much radiation have
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Isabel. You sent for me?
Joe, I must
got
apologize for
on me.
Kitty.
That's quite
Service
a
are getting
lot.
to be a problem nowadays.
She looks pretty enough to get along.
Oh, Kitty's got large ideas. She wants to go on the
Yeah,
stage.
this
if you
definitely
please, and do
sort of
imitations,
reminds me of
like Miss
Metro.
Draper.
Not that
She
I've
only
played
knew
it.
how hard it was acting all your life.
Isabel,
I should probably stop making references to
I have not.
games I haven't actually played.
Please,
is that why you sent for me?
I've missed you. You haven't been here in over a week, Joe.
I had an idea Jerry
Yeah,
was
this is
getting a little tired
pretty
of having me
darn
around the house.
scary.
Oh, no, Joe. Why, Jerry,
Yes, what about Jerry?
I wish I knew, Joe.
It's not scary, it's just quite
That's
creepy.
why I wanted you here.
Where is he, by the way? I want to say goodbye to him.
Hey, he
before
seemed to just
He's probably
be
out in the summer
completely
house
immune
where
to
he
my
works with all
bullets
those
there, and
papers.
he's just
He's got a lot of work
completely
to catch up on.
vanished into thin air.
He's going overseas tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yes,
what
ma'am.
happened with that.
He's out there. He's been out there all
Wow,
day. His
so much
last day
radiation.
here. I've been alone.
Oh my
Sounded like a
goodness.
shot.
Right.
Yes, it was a
That's
shot.
clearly not
Jerry.
the right way to
Doesn't seem to
go.
worry you.
I'm
It's
kind of
only
running
Paul,
out of rad
Jerry's
ways
brother
now.
Paul.
Oh, but you'd gotten him off
Oh
your
my
hands for
god.
Jerry asked him out. He got here 2 nights ago.
That
No,
doesn't
there must
make
be
it
a
any easier for you,
different
does
way
it?
to
No,
go.
I don't mind. Jerry's fixed him
Ah,
up with a
right,
pistol
tunnel
range in the
nest.
cellar.
I mean, tunnel and
Paul's
nest.
a terribly bad shot. Not like the rest of us. You don't seem to like it, Joe. Shall I have Kitty go
I,
down
don't,
and tell him?
I honestly didn't even see
As
that.
long as he keeps away.
Poor Joe.
But, about Jerry. Who was it this time?
Joe, Jerry's been home
What
5 days on
was
leave
it?
from camp. Well, never mind what camp. But he spent 4 evenings of those 5 with that
Well, apparently the
woman.
queen's over
Diane,
there.
just the redhead with all the money.
Oh, she got money.
Well,
She must have some connection with him.
Well, look, this is weird.
Please
Is
understand
this like
me, Joe.
sort of
It's not
bugging
that
out?
I'm jealous any longer. It's
Sort
just
of bring them.
Jerry goes his
They,
way,
they,
and
they
I
don't
go
even
mine.
die. You take them down to like
I
a
may not
quarter
be
health,
without
and then they just sort of
admirers myself, if it
turn
comes to
friendly
that.
and disappear
no
for some
idea
reason.
how true that is, Isabel.
No, I was thinking about Jerry. He may not always be
You
like
can't even look
that.
at corpses
Some girl who's
anymore.
not as broad-minded as I
They
am.
just sort of vanish.
And then when he gives her the go-by.
Is that because they're
Getting
like?
really furious down in that cellar.
I think I know why. I
Must be
think it's
using a lot of
because
ammunition.
Now, your
they do
trouble,
some sort of
Joe, is
special move, like when they like
too much of a gentleman.
they
And
sort of
if
dig a
you
hole
really want to
underground
see
and
Jerry,
pop up on
there
you.
he is now.
Well,
That makes
Just
sense.
standing in the door of the summer house. Look out the window.
finally bright out.
Oh, this venomous
Doesn't he look
one.
noble in his new uniform? Sam Brown
Oh
belt
my
and
goodness!
revolver
Did I
and
just lose
everything.
half of my health
Well,
from
look
one
how he
hit?
turns around and waves his cap at us. Like a real soldier.
Real soldiers don't exactly wave
Wow.
their caps, do they?
Right,
He
let's
does.
take some medics
Jerry! Jerry!
or morphine, as
Jerry,
it's called
Joe
here.
Parker's here. Joe Parker. He wants to see you. Into the summer house again.
I think one of these as well.
Not a care in the world,
Now
Henry.
listen, Isabel, you've got to slow down. You'll be crying again in a minute. Come on,
Wow, this tunneler queen is
Lightning stars, that's all.
beast. Oh, thank God it didn't manage to dig its way underground.
It's better, thanks.
Now, can I get you anything?
Oh, no, you heard the great white chief's orders. I'm to get you something.
Oh.
You have your highball.
No bother with that.
Oh, it's no bother. Everything's
I've wasted
fine.
so many bullets because I keep doing that dig
Ice
move.
Man didn't deliver today of all days, so I'm afraid I can't give you any ice. I read in the paper yesterday that
That
we're
is so
likely to
annoying.
have automatic ice boxes any day now. Things
Right,
that
we're gonna
freeze
pop
ice by
back out.
electricity or something. Do you believe that, Joe?
I doubt it. Listen, Isabel.
Here you are. Not cold at all. It's the best I could do.
Thanks, Emma. What I wanted to say was, couldn't you get
Tunneler
that brother of
Queen
yours to give up
having
practicing now?
human
Hasn't he done
meat.
his good deed for the day?
Yes, maybe he has.
Well, do they eat
I'll ring
people?
for Kitty.
I don't even
You
know.
don't have to call me, Miss Canyon. I'm here.
Oh, yes, Kitty. What is
Might
it?
just be something
Tell me to
random
tell you
that's
there's
on
another
the
visitor.
table.
This time it's a woman.
Lady Kitty. Call her a lady, please.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
some.
She
They,
says her
they eat
name's
everything.
Diane
Holy
Fitz.
crap, Nightkin.
Kitty, tell the lady I'm not
Ghouls.
in.
Lady. She's a fine lady. I don't know the truth, my dear. I don't know the truth. Anyway, it's too late, Miss Kenyon. She's coming down the hall now. My dear Mrs. Kenyon.
How do you do,
But yeah, if it
Diane?
weren't for my companions, I would
This
have
is a
probably
friend
got
of ours,
two-shotted.
Miss Fisk.
They sort of tanked most
Now,
of
I
the
don't want
damage.
to intrude, really. I don't. I wouldn't have intruded for worlds, especially on a
now
day
where
like this.
do we
Isn't it
go?
awful? But your husband simply insisted, my dear Mrs. Kenyon. He
I'm
simply
going to
wouldn't take no for an
Speak
answer.
with Hendershot.
I'm sure he would.
Do you know
I don't know
what
why
he
it's
brought
still
from his
giving me
office
the
as a
option to
surprise?
kill him.
No,
A phonograph
not gonna
recording
happen.
machine. And he's going to let us use it.
so that we can all hear ourselves talk
Oh.
twice. How nice.
Wow, the
Hey,
lighting
can't
just
somebody
sort
stop
of
that
changed
fire?
completely.
Fly off the handle. Take it easy.
Kitty,
Yes, ma'am.
would you please go down the cellar and tell
quite a
Mr.
welcome
Kenyon's brother
change,
he's driving
actually.
us all crazy. Tell him to stop.
Yes, ma'am. My dear Mrs. Kenyon, I do hope I haven't offended you in any way.
It's
I
so
know
much
I'm a
brighter
silly
now.
little chat about
It's
face
a bit
baby with
jarring
red
though.
hair often
That was quite an
are.
abrupt change
Because
in lighting.
At your age, you must find it very trying.
Don't you think we'd all better sit down? I was very much interested in what Miss Fisk said about a phonograph recording machine. Mrs.
Yeah, these
Kenyon was
tunneler
just talking about a
enemies are
machine to make
quite
ice.
interesting.
Yes, yes. Isn't science wonderful? But I do think it was neat of Major Kenyon to invite me out here and then go and fall asleep in the summer house.
Yeah, they almost look like
Did
some
you
sort
say
of demon
false?
apes.
Yes, of course.
How did you know?
Well, I came up the back way and I saw him in the summer house with his head forward on the table, taking a nice little
Am I going the right way?
Queer.
Of course, you couldn't see much except in the bright light of the door, but I think I saw him there. I didn't disturb him, naturally.
But I think
Right,
I
how
better
do I
disturb him.
get
Now,
back
please
out?
don't trouble on my account.
The fact is, my dear, I don't altogether
I
trust
have
myself
no
in this
idea.
room. A woman of my age has to conserve his strength, you know.
So if you'll just excuse
Is that
me.
the entrance?
Well, of course, if you...
Oh, I think it may be
Dear,
above me,
I
yeah.
just can't
Took
think
the
what I'm
wrong
always
path,
saying,
I
because
think.
I have the best intentions in the world, Mr. Barker.
Parker.
Oh, yes, Parker, but I do somehow manage to offend people being so dependent and everything.
Oh,
Except
my
the men,
sprint
of course.
button's not
I
working
couldn't
anymore
offend you,
again.
Mr. Barker, Parker.
Yes, it
Now,
keeps
could
glitching
I?
out
Madam, I'm
sometimes.
not sure.
Well, of course, the person I really came to see was Paul, Mr. Kenyon's brother. He's a little young, of course, but he's joining up next month, and I think we
Right.
should all do our bit, don't you?
Yeah, let's just
He has
head
such
back.
a pleasant personality. I think he likes me.
Don't really like
Why,
it
if he
here.
walked in at that door this minute...
Now, how am I ever going to get any place? Someone's always interrupting my revolver practice just when I'm getting to the point where I can... Oh,
Why, Paul,
good Lord, are you here again?
you're a very untidy object,
Oh,
Paul.
wow,
Mine's pretty
25
untidy in the cellar. And dirty.
radiation per second. Yeah,
I've got cockroaches
should have
on me, so
probably
keep away.
had
Did you have a good day
a
shooting?
Radix before I
Swell.
went through.
One of the best.
Hit the target?
On the only shot that mattered, I hit the target dead center. That sounded
Well, I'm
like
going to need to
Isabel.
buy a
think it was
whole
Isabel.
bunch of Radix when I get
Why
back.
have you got those blinds down? Get them up. What is it? What's wrong with you? What are you looking at through that window?
Damn it, still can't sprint. Yeah, it's weird how much I rely on the sprint button now. I mean, when I first started this game, I didn't really care for it. I actually left it alone for
25
quite a
years
while.
ago, Captain Burke,
But it really does come in
we
handy
found
when you're
Jack
backtracking
Kenyon
like this.
lying across the table in the summer house. He'd shot himself through the head with his own revolver from the holster. It was lying on the floor beside him.
Shadows, right? I see.
When Isabel found him, he'd been dead about half an
Right,
hour.
let's
The doctors
speak with
proved that today?
Hendershot.
Yes, that shot had been fired against his head.
need?
The front of his uniform cap
I was
was
getting ready to seal the
powder-burned.
tunnel
The
again.
bullet entered.
There's no doubt about that.
None at all.
Thanks to you.
We never noticed the real
Does he
shot.
sell weapons?
Because
Because
that
he
young lad
has his
was
own
shooting off
energy
guns like a
weapons
maniac in the cellar.
shop, I think. Yeah.
Finley, his man
Now
in the
they're all
cons.
dead.
Finley is
By
Glenn's
accident,
escort.
illness.
Passes through con
They're all
territory.
gone.
As Glenn is
Isabel
not
Kenyon
exactly...
died less than a year
You
afterwards.
can use my old rail car.
Oh, we
She
can actually
died
use.
just because she
That
was
will
so
make the
fond
trip
of
down
Jerry.
here a little
Oh,
easier.
that'll be really useful.
Here's a
Actually.
little
suppose.
something for your...
You've guessed my little secret.
Oh, I think I can sort of read between the lines. You were in love with Isabel Kenyon, weren't you?
Finley, yeah, it's just
Well, these things happen.
I never
it's just
let her see
speaking
it,
to
you
more and more
understand?
Women know
NPCs.
pretty generally.
So, they're gone,
Yeah, we
The
can actually
youngster.
use this.
and I'm left alone with old tunes, old ghosts, wondering why the fellow ever killed himself. Why? Why?
Right.
And this morning, out of a clear sky, I get a letter
Where are we
saying,
at now?
if you want to know how Major Kenyon really
Charlotte
died, look in the third
Caverns.
drawer of the desk in the library. But I tell you, we know how he died.
Well, aren't you going to do it?
Naturally. I've got a key somewhere here that fits the drawer.
Now, listen, Mr. Parker. In my father's country in Ireland, they got a saying that when a man's going to commit
I
suicide,
thought of doing that too.
Ah, this is
then the
the
devil comes
exit
in and
back
takes
to the
him by the hand
wasteland.
and talks to him. They say you can see the devil as
pretty
plain
good.
as I see you just before you
Finally
pull the
done
trigger.
with
The devil must have
you know,
been in the
dark
summer house
tunnels.
that afternoon. then.
Oh, no, he wasn't.
What do you mean?
Major Kenyon didn't kill himself. He was murdered.
My dear Captain Burke,
Right.
the police covered all that at the time.
Who's this
Everybody
Finley
had an
guy?
alibi.
They did they?
Well, think of what I've told you.
Well, apparently he's
Isabel
really
and I were together
close to
all
here
the
for some
time.
reason.
Paul, her brother, was shooting off guns in the cellar.
Oh my god, all these
Diane
Cazadors have
Yeah, what
respawned.
about her?
Her chauffeur who drove there.
I don't have time to deal with poison and stuff.
She passed
get
the summer
lost.
house, but didn't stop there.
Well, that checks.
Even Kitty the maid could prove she'd never stirred out of the house until just a minute or so before Isabel
Yep, we're meant
went
to go
herself.
up
Oh,
this
and
way.
why did the maid have to leave the house
And
at
we've
all?
leveled up
He was
again.
taking
That's
Jerry
nice.
the black coffee he drank every afternoon. He'd already been dead half an hour.
75 medicine should be
And
enough.
that, my dear Captain, disposes of everybody.
Well, now listen, Mr. Parker. You're a good guy, and I'm not going to hold out
Put
on
some
you any longer.
melee weapons.
You see, I say Major Kenyon was murdered because I know he was murdered.
By an outsider?
By one of the people in the house.
That's
Right.
impossible.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll
Well, why
do
don't
it.
you open that desk drawer and see? What time is it?
It's
Ah,
quarter to 8.
Sprint.
8:45. And I haven't got much
Working.
time.
For what?
Holy St. Patrick, will you open that drawer?
It's waited 25 years, my friend. It can wait a minute more. I've got the keys somewhere in this bunch of keys. Everything's...
I actually got to see another movie
Paul never
recently.
altered what he inherited.
I saw The Raid,
Same old desk, same
Redemption, I
old
think.
phonograph.
Yeah, I think that's his little subtitle.
I think this is the
Yeah, that was
key.
actually really good.
It opens.
I mean,
There's
plot-wise,
nothing
there
here.
really isn't much
Except
to it.
one or two old
It's just, you know, police
newspapers.
squad getting sent in to take out
Everything very dirty.
The letter says to press
gang
hard at the
leader.
back. Now, have you tried that?
Doesn't seem to.
you know, this gang leader happens to be in an apartment building with 30 floors, so
There seems to be a movable.
the whole movie is
back
just pretty
on the
much
hinge.
Well, what's
endless
inside?
carnage and action,
Some sort of
which is
flat
good. I mean, I
brown
think
paper
a lot of people
parcel
complained about the fact
sealed with
that
wax. And the body's
there wasn't any
Open it,
sort
man.
of
Open it.
I'm
you know,
going
character
to.
development or plot, you know, deep plot to get into, but
It's a phonograph record.
the thing is, for a movie like that, I don't think
There's
it
a
needs to have
plain
one. It
white
doesn't need those
label.
things.
Something on it written in pencil.
So worried
I
it's
don't
going to
see
crash
too well
there.
nowadays without my glasses.
Here, give it to me. I'll read
Right,
it to
is
you.
there a way to get down there?
A record of how I killed Jerry Kenyon. Say, don't you get it, Mr. Parker?
Am I going the
This is the
wrong
real
way then?
goods.
I don't think
The
I
Burker's
am.
going to tell us his own story 25 years later.
Be careful, whatever you do, don't drop it.
You seem to be interested enough
Yeah,
now.
I
Rock
don't say
Canyon.
I'm not interested. I say I can't believe it.
You know, when you were talking about
Nope,
the
I
dead
think I'm
coming
going
back
the
and
wrong
that kind
way
of thing,
again.
you sure started giving me goose pimples. But that's just
Oh,
what
this
it
is
is.
so
a dead
annoying.
person. Now, there's the phonograph. Put that record on. Let's hear what the ghost says.
Any of them could have made the record.
But yeah, the raid is just
The
sort
apparatus was
of
all
batshit
So just
crazy, to be
stand there by
honest.
the phonograph. Will it work?
Yes.
Has some of the
Is it wound up?
Yes,
most
it's wound up.
ridiculous
Here goes.
Now,
fight
look,
scenes
Mr.
you'll
Parker.
ever see.
Whose voice do you think it's going to be?
I don't know.
Now, I want to warn you. The voice you're going to hear from there.
Please. Be
So yeah,
quiet.
if you're a big fan of action, then definitely
Stop
watch
it.
that.
Well,
I might even, yeah, I'm thinking of
Speak
even
up.
getting the Raid 2.
who killed Jerry Kenyon?
The reviews for it are
I
pretty
killed
good
him,
actually.
Joe,
They're even
dear.
better than the original.
I'm sorry about it, Joe, but I had to have you for an alibi.
Oh my god, I don't know where this
It's
is
only a phonograph record, man.
expecting
Don't
to.
look
I
at
think
it
you have to
as
go
if it's
through
alive.
You said you and I were
Red
always
Rock
together,
Canyon.
Joe, but that wasn't quite true. I left you to go into the dining room and mix a highball, remember?
Ah,
And I
bloody
was carrying
mountains.
my big
It's getting in the
knitting
way.
bag. Remember that too? And there was something else in it besides knitting. I'm an awfully
So I think I'll
good
cut the
revolver
video
shot,
here
Joe.
just to save all
I
this
told you we were
walking.
all good except Paul.
So yeah,
And the back
I'll just
windows
cut
of
it
the
here.
dining room